A cat that has been hungry for 3,000 years. It's walking gracefully over a female corpse, looking at the woman who has long since become a corpse. The cat let out a breath of fairy air, saw the woman's pupils begin to constrict. In the next second, she came back to life strangely. But something even scarier is yet to come. Seagulls thousands of miles away. It seems so close to her, and an ant on the ground. But she could easily see the leg hair. Women at this time are not yet aware of. Her superpowers are just getting started. Woman's name is Halle Berry. I'm a designer for a cosmetics company. The company's working model makes her work overtime until late every day. She didn't expect a chance to meet her boss. Discovered the company's shocking secret. It turns out that the company's products have strong side effects. There will be no problem with long-term use. But once disabled, it will soon become an ugly monster. Halle Berry, who heard the truth, was horrified on the spot. She ran away without saying a word. Unexpectedly, it attracted the bodyguards to chase and kill all the way. Soon she was cornered. She was about to be killed. In desperation, she had to escape into the sewage pipe. Little did I know that this almost sent me to heaven. Security flips the switch. A strong air current accompanies the sewage. In an instant, she rushed out of 108,000 miles. She thought she would die like this. Unexpectedly, an ancient divine cat appeared, pulled her back from hell. She's reborn, and now she just wants to go home. Downstairs, but choose not to go the ordinary way. Saw her take a leap. She actually jumped directly onto the balcony. Then she smashed the glass made in America with one punch, drilled straight into the home. She thought it was a dream. Unexpectedly, she woke up. It actually fell directly from the ceiling. Halle Berry panicked on the spot. Just then, a cat meow caught her attention. She picked up the cat. Only then did the information in the collar be discovered. Follow the address above. She found a villa. The door was opened by a rich lady. Since cats rarely bring outsiders home, the anomaly of the incident left her with Halle Berry. Wait until Halle Berry walks into the house to find out. This is like a cat's nest. From Mrs. Rich's mouth, the cat that saved her was named Midnight. It is said to have lived for thousands of years. All who are chosen by it will be endowed with extraordinary abilities. Finally became a Catwoman. Halle Berry naturally thinks it's all bullshit. Just when she wanted to get out of here, Mrs. Rich suddenly threw over a catnip that made Halle Berry instantly fall in love. Although he doesn't admit that he has become a Catwoman, but her body became honest. Facing the education of the boss, she's not as timid as she used to be. It has the domineering power of a cat. The boss, who scolded on the spot, was speechless, even when confronted with a provocative dog on the roadside. She can't wait to go up and slap twice. And what's even more incredible is this: she actually ate dozens of cans of cat food in one go. Moves like a cat. At this moment, she has become a real cat. The 3,000-year-old cat climbed onto a female corpse. Under the sharp gaze of his subordinates, it smelled the woman gracefully. Suddenly, it blew hard on the corpse. The woman's pupils instantly turned into cat eyes. In the next second, she really came to life. The resurrected Halle Berry began to resemble a cat. Not only can she eat 10 cans of cat food in one sitting, even taking a walk is a catwalk. And what's even more powerful is facing the neighbor's midnight orgy. She goes up with a cat roar, but in exchange for a burst of ridicule. Maybe the old Halle Berry would have endured it, but now she's not the same coward she used to be. Saw her punch open the neighbor's 8-meter thick steel door, nimbly doused the stereo with beer, then trampled the neighbor underfoot. This domineering leaking posture instantly scared everyone present. So far, the change in her body allowed Halle Berry to completely free herself. She took out the little leather jacket that had been treasured for 10 years, then picked up the scissors and cut them randomly. She also put on a delicate makeup look for herself. A charming and sexy Catwoman was born. Halle Berry on a motorcycle, full speed away. At this moment, she has superpowers unique to cats, rushing through the city at 180 kilometers per second. After a burst of speed and passion, she came to the door of a jewelry store. Looking at the long-cherished jewelry, she was just going to get it, but happened to meet the robber inside. It put a weird smile on her face. The two robbers are still brazenly robbing the jewelry. Little did they know that the two of them were in great danger. Facing Halle Berry's warning, the robber is a bullet without saying a word. But this powerful firepower suppressed, but it didn't hurt Halle Berry at all. Just as they were distracted, suddenly kicked out of 1,000 miles, another robber arrived. Another crazy output against Halle Berry. But Halle Berry was unusually agile. Bullets can't even hit her shadow. With her set of flowing operations, the robbers were all laid to the ground. Then she gracefully turned away. Wait for the next day. Police arrived at the scene. It was found that most of the jewelry was not lost. Only one necklace related to Egypt is missing. Original. Halle Berry discovers necklace linked to saving her cat. To find the truth, she went to the cat owner's house again and in the mouth of Mrs. Rich, she learned a truth she didn't want to accept. It turns out that Halle Berry is long dead. It was the Egyptian cat that gave her rebirth and superpowers. All the experiences before death, it's all a test for her by the cat. In the middle of Halle Berry's confusion, suddenly pushed downstairs by Mrs. Rich, Halle Berry instinctively landed safely. At this moment, she finally accepted her new identity. Then she got a Catwoman's exclusive mask. At this point, she finally realized her responsibility as a Catwoman. But now the first thing she has to do is to find your killer. The woman Batman dreams of marrying. Whenever night falls, she has to travel to every corner of the city. She has only one purpose, that is to punish evil and promote good like Batman. This day, a familiar figure evokes her tragic memories. Halle Berry, who used to work for a cosmetics company, she accidentally discovered a shocking secret. This also led to her death. Fortunately, it was rescued by the Egyptian cat. This gave her a chance for revenge. The man she's following now, it was the security guard who killed her that night. Halle Berry followed him all the way to a bar, with a sexy dance and a hot body. It quickly attracted the attention of the security guard. He thought he could have an affair with Catwoman. As a result, he was kicked 108,000 miles away, followed by a set of lightning quips from Halle Berry, subdued the security brother on the spot. From his mouth, "This is how I learned the truth about my murder." Original. The man behind all this is the former boss. However, when she arrived at the boss's house, she found out that her boss had already gone to heaven. Cat scratches all over the body. Only then did Halle Berry realize she was being framed. It turns out that all this is done by the lady boss. She knew Catwoman would come for revenge. "So I killed my husband. Let Halle Berry take the blame." She didn't wait for Halle Berry to react. The lady boss pressed the alarm, and she started crying. Have to say, the efficiency of the police is also really fast. Surrounded by Catwoman in minutes. If nothing else, Halle Berry was successfully taken to prison. She thought she would spend her life here, but the cat that saved her appeared again. Halle Berry also learned a new skill as a result. She didn't expect a centimeter-thin prison door. It just didn't stop Catwoman's protruding figure. Under the gaze of the cat, she managed to escape. Saw her leap from the cell window, after drawing a beautiful arc in the air. Smooth landing. After being pushed in the ass by 8 million Bentley, she grabbed the luxury car and drove straight to the company. At this moment, toxic cosmetics are about to be sent all over the country. Halle Berry had to chain the truck together. Saw her kick the gas pedal. All the truck tires were yanked off. The lady boss instantly realized the arrival of Catwoman. Didn't wait for her to come to her senses. Halle Berry has appeared behind her. The two launched a deadly showdown without saying a word. What Halle Berry didn't expect was, although the lady boss is a woman, but the defense is surprisingly high. It turns out that a large number of cosmetics have been used for a long time. Makes the skin extremely hard, no matter how Halle Berry exports. The lady boss doesn't feel any harm at all. Just as Halle Berry was running out of strength, the lady boss fought back with an iron rod. Seeing that the lady boss is about to die, Halle Berry tried her best. She used the lightning whip to firmly control the opponent again, followed by a set of Pegasus Meteor Fist. Directly let the lady boss show the original shape. She kicked her out the window, although the lady boss grabbed the railing to save her life. But look at the face of technology that is about to turn into a monster. Instantly lost the courage to live, so she became a fresh corpse on the spot. Halle Berry has finally avenged herself, and she didn't regain her original identity, but as Catwoman, stepping, continue to walk on the road of punishing evil and promoting good. The end of the film. So here's the problem. Compared to Hathaway's Catwoman, which version do you prefer?